I was blocked by a Bogan.
One day I was on social media.
Got blocked by a Bogan.
This guy started threatening me.
I was blocked by a Bogan.
He said that he was gonna bash me.
So I got blocked by a Bogan.
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 Yep.
Welcome to Blocked by a Bogan.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
This is our new podcast. People have been asking us that we should do a podcast for a very long time, so this is our pilot. Yeah.
It might not go any further than this. Oh no, I'm already spitting food everywhere.
We don't know yet, but we're going to discuss.
I don't know.
I don't know what we're going to discuss yet. I've got some things to talk about.
This is not Vo-Gus prospecting or buckshot prospector. We're not editing out swearing. And the topics can get... I'm going to guess they're going to get spicy.
Yeah. I think it's not going to be about prospecting.
It might be.
Yeah, we might talk about things that occur. Random stories that occur through prospecting.
This is a story. This is occurrence.
But in general, yeah. The whole premise of the name of the show.
No, this came up. Yeah, hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
We'll discuss why it's called Blocked by a Bogan. We'll vaguely talk about it. We won't name names, but...
No, so, look, if you watch my show, it's like a very clinical, clean version of what happens. If you watch Gadsy's show, it's kind of like the M-rated version as a kid that you would see the 8:30 movie would come on and you'd be like, oh, they swear in it, and you've got some risque lingerie scenes.
Your parents tell you to cover your eyes or cover your ears because they're saying rude words.
This is like watching Adult Swim at 1 a.m. Yeah. So just hold on to your underpants because things might get wild. And the reason that we bring that up is that the behind-the-scenes versions of
what we talk about
and what happens
Yeah.
on the shows is actually crazy.
Some things that I get that we talk about, I can't publish because they get a bit too.
Yeah.
We get demonetized, I think.
Cancelled.
Yeah, cancelled. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
The show itself, calling Blocked by a Bogan, is.
It started because of some of the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, because.
Well, we're both social media people now, and we do this full time, and that means that most people don't understand just how many people come in contact with you on a daily basis. Like, you are talking about reaches on channels where tens of millions of people are literally tuning in to hear what you have to say, and of those tens of millions of people, many of them have opinions that they want you to know about.
And no offense to Bogans in general, but there's a particular type that we've found that they get very aggressive, send threats to us, and then they do it all online, and then they block you. And so, well, what's the point of doing this when you then proceed to block us? And
the real world example is I had one Bogan make threats to me online, very publicly. And so I called him out about it, and then he blocked me. Right, because he made. I don't understand the mechanism here, but he made threats. He was like, "No, I'm not doing this. I'm a man. Block."
Yeah,
but they all do it. The second they get confronted with like a little bit of
fragile masculinity is what it basically is. But
the fragilist. Is that a word?
The fragilist.
The fragilist. That could be another name for this one. The fragilist.
It sounds like a movie about like some.
It's definitely got Bruce Willis in it.
Bruce Willis? What about Robert De Niro? Would he be in it in some way or another? The fragile. He's like a
side character.
It's like and so he's like the sergeant.
Samuel L. Jackson's probably the bad guy.
Gives him some tips and tricks like, oh, I've dealt with this guy before. The fragilist.
The fragilist. We don't want to kill the fragilist hermit crab, he'll come after you.
It's the damn awful crime scene that he saw with that damn hermit crab.
No, but that's actually a pretty good description of what it is, though.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. It's
Yeah.
like these overreactions to their own reaction. Like you'll get these comments that will say something like, "You don't find real gold. If you only knew how much gold I got with my high banker on the creek, you wouldn't even be on YouTube. You wouldn't even
so much more than what you do."
Yeah, like my neck is huge.
Yeah.
My muscles are massive. They all take photos like this too, and
very,
then they
very large
Yeah.
muscles. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what influenced us to call Block by a Bogan.
Yeah, but the second you call them out about that,
Yeah.
and not even call them out, you literally rebuttal them like, "I hope you have fun finding all the gold that you find,"
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "Ah," and then they'll rant at you and make all sorts of threats and then block you.
But the show's not actually going to be about.
Sometimes it might be.
It might be, but mainly it's going to be about us just coming up with. I've got a. I spent
Talking point, Gadsby.
I spent last night just looking up interesting facts. So like
I spent last night thinking about chicken tenders.
I know you did.
All night, every night.
I did have a thought though. It's Bogan related. Now think about this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you got a fashion line that's Bogan wear.
That's Everlast.
No, like we've got our own fashion line where it's only related to like Brocky t-shirts or
That's every smoke shop in a shop.
yeah, it is, yeah. Those smoke shops, they have such a myriad of different.
Have you noticed? I don't know when the last time you got a chance to like drive up the east coast of Australia.
No.
But if you do it, it's wild that it is a cookie cutter town. Every single town you go, every town you go through on the way up the coast, on the east coast, is exactly the same. It's like you'll get to a shopping complex and it'll have like a super cheap auto, a Harvey Norman or a Bingley, maybe a JB Hi-Fi or something like that,
Yeah.
and then it will have like a baby store, like or a Best and West
Cram shop or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. And then it will have like a Coles or a Woolworths, and but it's identical in every single town. And in those shopping complexes, there'll be like a mall, like a shopping complex, and in that it'll be like Woolworths at one end, Coles at the other end, and then in between there will be like a $2 shop, an Asian shop, a hippie shop, and then you'll get you always get one of those smoke shops.
Yeah, one of those,
like,
that's got like
they sell crack pipes.
Yeah.
And they're like, no,
Karaoke
it's a
machines.
peace pipe, man. It's a glass bowl crack pipe. I can see that that's a crack pipe.
No, it's not. It's maybe someone wants to smoke tobacco through one of those pipes. You don't know. I used to. So when I was talking about that. So
Talking about smoking crack.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go down to the local Northcote Plaza. Some people might know what Northcote Plaza is about. But there'd always be this old Chinese guy out the front, and he'd be smoking tobacco with a bong out the front of the bong, puffing away. Like, so yeah, some people actually just do smoke.
One guy.
What?
In
Well,
the shopping center.
maybe that's who's providing all the business. He came in one day and he wanted a he wanted a smoking pipe.
Today he was connecting with the youth of the day.
Yeah.
It's like come rip some tobacco with
Yeah,
me.
out the front.
It
Like,
was probably Chop Chop too.
yeah, probably was.
Yeah.
It's like, but yeah, it's and those tobacco stores. They have a very vast range of
Crack
unrelated. No, but like there's one in Albury that's like they got like a karaoke machine. Was I with you where we're like looking at the video game consoles? No,
Wow.
maybe they had like these 80s video game consoles, and it's a cigarette store. It's not like
Yeah, I know. They're all the same. It's like chicken tender eating. It's over now.
Yeah,
You walk in to these smoke shops, and it's like the first thing you're confronted with is the government advertising that's just like, if you smoke, you will get a green foot in a week. and whatnot, all the labelling, and then you got the big steel shutters over the smokes because you're allowed to sell them, but you're not allowed to see them.
You can't see them.
No, you're not allowed to see them.
That's too much temptation. Like,
yeah, they treat it like it's some sort of
that
devil
visual
thing.
cue of like.
Anyway, we're digressing.
Yeah.
But, so you see that, and then they got the counter with the no smoking signs. You must be 18, and we'll check you if you look like you're under 25, and all of that sort of shit. But then around that is just this plethora of Bogan ideology.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like, I actually genuinely like going in there because you'll find like alternate Cards Against Humanity sets. And somehow they've still got signed copies of like Peter Brock. Like signed photos of Peter Brock on the wall. They're like, yes, this is only $50. It was just signed.
But what I don't understand is why they've got a cigarette shop that's probably quite. They make a fair bit of money from it.
Yeah.
At what point did they decide?
Well,
we're going to go from tobacco to selling pictures of Peter
because it's
Brock.
like this, you don't want to. No, because it's like this. But imagine if we weren't allowed to show prospecting gear. So we couldn't have any of this there. It was all behind steel shutters. So what are you going to put on display? You need something on display.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's exactly.
You need something on display.
Yeah, you got to have something unrelated.
But like, where are they wholesaling this stuff from? Like, where do you go to buy 50 Ned Kellys? Like, because the irony is that it's probably from Temu. It's probably like this Ned Kelly Temu.
Yeah, some of it is.
It'll be the Southern Cross flag from China.
It's discount knockoff lookalike stuff that's. Yeah.
What?
I don't know how
This is going back a while, right? My ex's dad used to run a little shop, and his job it wasn't a shop like this. It was a shop that he had in a van, right?
Yeah.
So he had a clientele, and he would literally go to door, and he would open up his van, and he could go in and you could buy. But it was smoke shop stuff. It was literally smoke shop stuff. It was like the artwork and the statues and everything else that you would see in there. I asked him one day, I was like, "Where are you getting this from?" He goes, "Oh, you go to Melbourne and you got to know who to talk to, right?" And it was the sketchiest description ever. It was like he talked about knocking on a factory door, and you go in, and there would be a normal factory making stuff, right? Like whatever.
They have a special knock to get
in there, and then but they would take you to the other back room, and they're in there like sewing Nike labels. And it was like this whole sweatshop set up, and I was like, and that's where you get your stock from. He's like, yeah, I went to China, but I couldn't find anyone that would sell me wholesale stuff.
So he went to some dodgy warehouse.
He would go all over Melbourne. He'd spend an entire day going all over Melbourne, door to door, finding these.
Wow.
Yeah, and like he would get these bootleg Nike and bootleg soccer shirts and football. So like grand final would come up, and he would go down and specifically get those teams' jerseys that were signed by the team and stuff in frames from these like fucking backdoor factory outlets.
There's a worker there that's pretending to
to like forge signatures and shit on top of it. So all those smoke shops. I think about that. Yeah, I think about that every time because. Today, you can go in and still buy a signed Peter Brock photograph on the wall of the smoke shop for like $100.
How are you going to know what Brocky's signature looks like? Unless you like actually...
He's dead!
I know.
He's dead. He's been dead for ages. You just go in and buy one that was signed yesterday.
Yeah,
Zombie Brock's there.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you don't know. Like,
Zombie Brock's probably a little Asian man ripping tobacco bongs out of his factories.
Yeah, that's that guy that I saw out the front. It's probably in the factory.
Yeah,
just signing it
Peter
away.
Brock.
Just Rocky. Yeah. I don't know how that went from Bogan wear to that, but yeah.
That's the point of talking point. So we're learning together.
We're learning together.
Hello, audience. I just broke the third wall.
Should I do another talking point?
Yeah, why not?
I've got some great facts here.
Oh no. Oh wait, no. I gotta share my facts. I found out something about Bonnie Blue today. Gazzy already knows about this.
It's wrong, Chris.
I know.
It's
so
wrong.
No, but if you watched any of our other episodes of either Vo-Gus prospecting or particularly buckshot prospector, where this really got some traction, we were talking about how much whales come. We want to, like, because the whales are huge. So my brain went, because a whale is so big, is the individual sperm bigger than normal? Is it like a tadpole, or is it just like a normal size? And it turns out that it's the same size
Same
as human
size.
sperm, right? An individual
They
one.
probably have longer tails or something.
No, they're the same size.
Exactly
They're
the same.
exactly the same size. So I was like, all right, but what about volume? Like, how many of them are coming out at once? And initially, we thought it was 20 litres because
Yeah.
that's what Google gave us. We were wrong. We were so wrong. We were so wrong. We're like, it's not 20 litres of cum. How much cum is it? So my partner went on a deep dive about whales, right? She actually loves marine life, and she was like, I'm going to find the answer to this. She found the answer. 1.2 tons. 1.2 tons.
That's why the ocean
It's
is
a bit
so
salty.
salty and fishy at the same time.
So that sparked Gadsy's memory about Bonnie Blue.
Yeah,
and,
Bonnie Blue.
And her record-breaking attempt.
Yeah, we're
at-
trying to work out how much that she.
ultimately would have had to deal
Yeah,
with.
she slept
right?
with over 1,000.
Over 1,000 people in 24
Yeah,
hours.
1,057.
Which, by the way, is disgusting.
Yeah.
That's horrific.
yeah.
But I found the fact that made this so much worse. So much worse. It's not good. I'm actually angry about this because
Yeah.
there are people out there that exist like this, which is
Yeah.
horrendous.
It's messed up.
Bonnie Blue's manager is her mother. It is disgusting. That is fucked.
I just don't understand at what point did her
Life goes so wrong.
Yeah, like
Early.
but at what point did her mother go, I know, I'll become your manager. It seems as though you like doing these things.
Or was the mum influential in creating that
grooming?
situation? Yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
influential in creating.
Maybe the mother
Her.
did it before her, and it was like it's a
It's
it's a family tradition. Granny Blue.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know.
An apprentice prostitute.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, doing the hard yards, but eventually
You are doing some hard yards.
Yeah.
Wonder how many miles of penis that is.
We're not going to do the calculations now.
I am later.
Yeah.
The average
It's
penis size is 5.5 inches in Australia.
Is it?
That's the average.
Really?
Yeah, 5.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's slightly less, like 5.48 or something. But we digress. So if one in and out would be 11 inches. We could
Are we
make
just going by singular? Are we going by?
miles
how
of
many-
penis would
how-
have how many thrusts.
Oh
in
my
and out.
god!
Right, so
Jeez.
because like one thrust in would be 5.5 inches, so
Yeah.
one thrust out is another. No, but it
She's
would,
probably travelled to Mars by now. With
so one thrust in, let's just say a foot,
a foot.
12 inches, right? In and out.
A foot.
It is a foot.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a little bit above average. Right. Above average. I like maths. I've got that numbers autism. So 1 foot for a complete thrust.
Yeah.
So how many thrusts? How many thrusts are
Well,
how many thrusts a minute?
but like it
two
depends,
thrusts a
because
second?
with-
That's pretty quick.
With her, she had to have like a set amount of time for each person.
It was less than a minute they got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if you're going to jackhammer, then you'd have
No,
to.
but jackhammer's about not necessarily quick. That's more power.
Well,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, but the speed as well as like.
Yeah. So but how like 1 a second? A foot a second?
Yeah, a foot a second.
A foot a second. Well, that would because if it was slightly more
So
than a
that's
foot a
like-
second, it would balance out the inches.
That's about 60 feet. Per guy. That's a lot.
60 feet a minute.
Yeah,
Let's
60 feet.
just say they had a minute, right?
Yeah.
60 feet a minute. So 6 6 is 36. So 3,600 feet an hour. 3,600 feet a dick an hour.
Wow.
It's a lot of dick.
She's going on the Kentucky tour.
That's a lot of miles, man.
Yeah. Wow.
We did warn you at the
Yeah,
start
no.
of this. If you're still here,
If your children are watching this, you're like Bonnie Blue's parents.
if you accidentally came in halfway, you're not.
Yeah. I'll go on to a different subject though.
Possibly a lighter subject.
A lighter subject. Okay.
A less well-travelled path.
Okay. I thought this was very funny because I thought this would be a great topic for you. So, the British Secret Service hacked an Al-Qaeda server once and replaced the bomb instructions with how to make cupcakes.
But that implies that the bomb instructions required some kind of baking at some point.
Well, yeah. I made plastic explosives. You have to kind of maybe mix.
Yeah. Well, you would know. At some point, you're going to have to cook.
Yeah.
Like with heat. But what you
like
reckon
a plastic.
That doesn't mean they followed it because if they just that's so complicated. That means some
of the instructions. So
some of it.
Yeah. So like.
Yeah, so it's like
explosives.
mix the ammonium nitrate with self-raising
But which cupcakes? Like
what kind?
Yeah, what kind of cupcakes and
add sprinkles?
Why did they choose cupcakes of all things?
Oh, probably because there's baking involved. Like it's
Yeah,
science. Baking's a science.
Remington or something.
No, but baking is a science.
Yeah,
that's what it's renowned for. Which means that the instructions would probably marry up with bomb making to a degree.
To a degree. You're not going to have like.
What's the most dangerous food? You reckon?
Are we talking like fugu?
Yeah, like the most dangerous food.
Fugu.
What's fugu?
Fugu is like the puffer fish.
Oh,
yeah.
No. Hang on. I get what you're saying because you're going down the toxic route. I mean, like, what food could you turn into an explosive? Do you reckon? Because I know that in flour and sugar mills, you have to have dust suppression.
Yeah, because they can. Yeah, if it catches on fire,
that's killed people.
Yeah. If it catches on fire, it will be explosive. I don't know.
Because toxic foods obviously make sense, but I mean, like, what is there a food out there that you could turn into something real dangerous?
I don't know.
Like a pipe bomb Lamington. A fully automatic baguette.
Yeah, I'd say it'd have to be something that's got a high. It'd have to be highly flammable.
Okay, if you were going to pack explosives into a food to do damage, you couldn't add in it. You can put
soda. Soda, you could certainly.
Because of the Pepsi and the Coke with the Mentos.
Yeah. There's some videos of like people and they like
losing fingers and all sorts of shit. Yeah. Have you seen that old lady with it? She's like, I'm sure it won't be as bad as last time. She's like, oh no, not again!
That's to the point it could be deadly.
Yeah, dangerous foods. Yeah. I love the fact that they replaced it with cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Yeah.
I'm just like at the point where Muhammad's there making the bombs. He's like, are you sure that it needed eggs?
And he's there. He's got like ammonia, and he's got like a nitrate fertilizer, and he's got some diesel, and he's mixing them in specific ration. And it's like crack 2 eggs. Okay. Like, I don't know why, but we're just doing this, right? Yeah.
I just thought that was a really weird fact. Yeah. And why did they choose cupcakes? They could have chosen any other.
Well, what would you replace it with?
I don't know. A pavlova.
Yeah, why? But why a pav? Because my mind went to a souffle.
Yeah.
I would.
Oh yeah, it's souffle.
You know why?
Something difficult, you know.
Yeah, something. Yeah, because you could give them a specific instruction in there. It's like wait for it to rise.
Yeah.
So they overcook it.
Yeah.
You know.
You can't always get a pavlova right. You can't get a souffle right either.
No.
You're gonna have the
creme brulee. Creme brulee. What a stupid word.
That's French.
Parlez-vous français?
No.
Je suis quiz.
No. I failed in French.
Kyle didn't.
No. Yeah, Kyle didn't.
But we won't talk about that.
We won't say what happened in.
I didn't prepare any talking
Oh,
points.
well, that's why I brought some. I stayed up late last night doing talking points. Here's another interesting fact. Androphobia. You know what that is? Anardophobia, I think it is.
Anardophobia.
Yeah.
Have a look at it. Cover up the thing, I'll have a look at it. No.
No?
No. I feel like, I don't know why, hair?
No.
The fear of hair?
No, it's not air. It's the fear of knowing somewhere, somehow, there's a duck watching you. Somehow.
We don't know where.
We don't know
how. But there is a duck.
Like, why are you afraid of ducks?
That's probably the government CIA conspiracy that all birds
yeah.
are surveillance.
Well, ducks come under the same thing of like they're a bird.
Ducks are pretty handy, hey, because they can swim, dive, float, fly, and perch.
Mm.
That's a pretty universal bird.
It is.
Yeah.
But they can't walk backwards, can they?
Can't they?
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
No.
What do you mean? What do you mean duck can't walk backwards? It's like a stupid fact that pigs can't look up. They can, but...
No, they can't.
Yes, they can. There was that video of a farmer showing a pig the sky. Have you seen that? Where he just picks it up and he shows it the sky. It's like, ah!
No, I'm pretty sure that like there's a lot of birds that can't walk backwards because of the
I'm trying to think of any bird that I've actually seen walk
No,
backwards.
you haven't seen any doing the moonwalk, have you? No, there's no Michael Jackson duck
Michael
out.
Bergsons.
Yeah, there's no duck out there.
You know when they hop side to side and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can't go back.
Yeah. I think it depends on the way that their legs are. So because they usually got backwards knees.
Yeah.
So they can't go back like that.
But we can. And we've got backwards knees to them.
Yeah, but we're not like them. We're not
What do you
birds.
mean I'm not like them?
Oh, sorry, I know, you wanted to be a bird.
I'm a bird man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really can't walk
I might be
backwards.
completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that...
Where's your
Yeah.
phone? Get your phone. Google it. I want to say, can ducks walk backwards? I'll bet you they can.
But they can't.
I bet you they can.
Can ducks
Walk.
walk backwards? No.
Read it out.
No, ducks cannot normally walk backwards. Any duck found walking or stumbling backwards is likely suffering from a serious neurological issue. Vitamin deficiency or injury requiring immediate veterinary attention to prevent serious health consequences. Or
We have to
death.
rewire the
That
duck
can
for
cause
it
death.
You want to walk backwards? You might die.
No. Daffy, I hate to tell you, mate.
That's the equivalency, though. So a duck walking backwards is the equivalency of us trying to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I just jump off the roof and...
Yeah, that's not going to happen. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
a
gonna-
duck. A duck hasn't been taking all its vitamins, and somehow it's decided to walk backwards one day, and they're like, "Oh,
I've never noticed that before.
yeah." I didn't know it had anything to do with like
That's
vitamin.
annoying.
Yeah.
What vitamins are preventing it from walking backwards?
I don't know.
Why is there a vitamin that's preventing ducks from walking backwards that it needs for
Put
life?
some duck some ecstasy and see what happens.
Party duck.
Yeah, party duck.
You heard of the party bus?
Yes.
Now it's time for a party duck.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, like sweet Ray's sweat dripping off the back of a duck. Banana, fizz bitch and gun. From the creators of Banana, fizz bitch and gun, we give you duck. So strong, you could walk backwards.
Yeah, that I thought that was a weird phobia to have.
What else is on your list? These are good facts.
They're a mix. I'll pull out that secret piece of paper that I folded over and over again. No, do you want to? What do you want? Do you want to?
I'll read one out.
Okay. Well, you go for it.
Boanthropy? Boanthropy. Boanthropy. A rare disorder where you believe they are cows?
Yeah.
Who are they? Anyone?
People. They think that they have a disorder where they actually think that they're a cow.
Or that they are a cow?
Yeah.
That just sort of sounds like every piece of woke ideology ever. I believe I'm a cat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shit in a litter box now.
A rare disorder where they think that they're an actual cow.
It's not as rare anymore.
No,
It's probably in every school.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, there's probably a cow in every school.
Yeah, there's some milking.
Oh yeah. At recess, you're just out there with your friends getting your.
Put him out to
getting
pasture.
your udders milked. As someone who identifies as a cow, are you consciously taking the cow milk from another cow, pouring it into a fake udder, and believing that you produce that?
Well, you do it with calves. You can make them think that.
No. But you're pretending to be a cow.
Yeah. Well, it would work on a calf, so why wouldn't it work on a person? You don't have the udders. You just have like a bottle with the udders. Sort of
That just took me to a really dark place because there's they're a really dark place. POWs in World War II that were held by the Japanese.
Yeah.
The men started lactating.
Really?
Yeah, because of malnutrition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would do it.
Yeah.
Probably it's. But
I think they are allowed to claim if they want. If they want, they're more entitled to the cow title than someone pretending to be a cow.
I don't think they thought that they were cows.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% certain they didn't. But I'm just saying that, like, on a biological level, they've got more claim to it than pretending to be one.
That's just malnutrition and what have you. It's not,
not
actually
a mental disorder.
Yeah, thinking that they're a cow.
How does that even come about?
What?
How do you go from waking up thinking that you're a human to
you just wake up one day and you think you're a cow?
Yeah. Or is it really gradual?
Well,
is it like, what if these were hoofs, and then you keep thinking about that, and then you just sort of refer to your hand as a hoof, and then it builds off that?
Well, what is the? Do they think they've got hooves?
Well, they think they're cows, so yeah.
A tail. Horns, udders.
There's what's her name? She's a researcher now. She's really famous. She did a lot of work for highly autistic children. And she's in America. She's in Texas, and she got really interested in cattle ranching. And she got interested in cattle ranching because she found that, because she's super autistic, right? She's really far on the spectrum, really switched on. And she found that the cow press, the machine they use to hold the cow steady and also calm it down when they do things like injections or checking for calves and things like that, calmed her down. She got in it, and it literally just squeezes you. And what it does is she figured out through her research. She got qualified into like, I can't remember the name of it, but she literally did a whole course on bovine stuff, and she redesigned slaughterhouses to make them more ethical,
right? To
calm the cow down and whatnot. But she figured it out because on her auntie's farm, she got in that machine and it calmed her down, and she got really interested. Like, why does this calm me down, but a hug from a human amps me up? And so anyway, she
At what point did she decide I'm going to jump into that thing and see?
when she was like 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
she did it when she was young. not-
Yeah, this is before like autism was really a
Okay.
recognized thing. She
Right.
did it. I can't remember her name.
Oh, no, I've never heard of that before.
That's very annoying. Anyway, she's a very fascinating person. But she so she did all this work around bovines because she saw the cattle industry and how distressed the cows were going through everything. So she studied cows, figured out how they worked, then completely redesigned the slaughterhouse system within Texas and that. Something like 65% of all slaughterhouses in America now use her designs.
So,
And then she moved on to autistic children to help them because she recognized a lot of the same patterns and figuring out some of the doctrine and whatnot. Because at the time, the doctrine was like, your kid just needs to be beaten more,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like to sort them out. So she figured out a lot of the doctrine for it.
wow, I didn't know that.
I wish I could remember her name.
No, I've never heard of it.
I've got Greta stuck in my head.
Yeah,
I know it's not all
Greta.
Feinberg.
No, it's not her.
No.
She's busy doing other things.
Yeah.
Cool haircuts at the moment.
Yeah, getting mad haircuts and
Yeah, He-Man
trying to go to
haircuts.
Palestine and get murdered.
Yeah.
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 So the fear of, not a fear of, I just sort of think that you're.
The disorder of the cow.
No, we're not saying like we're not having, not making a mockery of people that actually.
No, it's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought that was such a.
No, it's like the whole POW thing.
Yeah.
It's horrific.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Like, there's nothing, you don't want that to ever happen, but
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's not very common either, being extremely rare.
Yeah, it's not often that you get that malnutrition that something like that would happen, and I don't think too many people actually think they're cows in this world.
Yeah.
It's like that people eat dirt. You know, I had someone come in.
Oh, like
No,
there's that show My Strange Addiction
Yeah.
where there's that girl and she's eating rocks.
Yeah, yeah. I was buying packaging for my pay dirt, and they asked, because I was buying so much of it, they were like, what is this all for? And I said, oh, it's for pay dirt, I sell gold, I sell rocks,
Yeah.
I sell dirt, and blah, 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 blah. And she was like, oh, for a second there, I thought you were one of the people that retails dirt to people who eat dirt. And I was like, what? What? She's like, yeah, so there's people who have a disorder where they get this uncontrollable urge to eat dirt.
That's a very narrow market, though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought, like, my market's pretty narrow as it is.
It's like, you know, those health food stores that you go into and they've got like everything all in, like, they've got grain and stuff.
It smells like you've walked into a compost bin.
It smells like you've walked into like, you know, when you have like a vitamin jar that's been opened, that smell, that multivitamin smell, that's what those shops smell like.
They probably get a multivitamin every morning and light it on fire
Yeah,
for a bit of
that's the
incense. You're right, that's what it smells
Yeah,
like.
it does.
There's one in Wodonga, I actually like that shop because, man, they help me out heaps.
Yeah, no,
But the smell
The
the
smells
same,
just,
yeah.
every single one of them smells exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's that multivitamin.
There's got to be a singular product in there that makes it smell
Yeah,
like that.
it's-
There's
yeah.
got to be.
Yeah,
It's a multivitamin incense.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, would it be like one of those shops where you go in and you got like different containers of dirt or gravels, and you have to bring your own container as well, environmentally friendly.
Of course.
Yeah. And you fill up your
Hey,
tub.
or one of the ones with the twist. If it's a bit
Oh,
more
yeah,
precious
it has to
dirt,
be,
yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to go get your silicates, your bit of quartz,
Yeah,
you do that. And
Smell,
then,
like it's like a trail mix, but it's actually the trail. It's
a little trail
Yeah, it's a trail mix. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Where?
This is ground.
This is $1 million idea.
Oh, no.
Maybe
Whoa.
maybe $1 million cent idea.
A million rupees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Little trail. If you were going to make your own trail mix like that, what trail would you dig it from? I mean, farm it from.
Well, you would want some sticks in the mix.
But they're not after sticks.
No,
I would have a high purity trail.
No,
I get mine from the Rockies.
Sticks would be like.
I get mine from the Rockies.
No, you want a bit of sticks.
Fresh snow melt rock.
Yeah,
Himalayan trail. Himalayan trail mix.
So what? You have Himalayan salt in it as well,
if it's there, if it's in the trail, organic, straight from the source.
Bit of goat poo in amongst it.
No, I would filter.
You
mine.
just want the
I want straight dirt.
Yeah, nothing else.
No.
I'd be adding other things. You know, you want a trail mix is a mix of nuts, fruit. Different things like that.
What does the poo make up as a constituent in that? The fruit
That
or
would
the nut?
be the fruit.
What's the stick? Like the coconut?
No,
the stick would be like the coconut
pieces. Or like,
you
know, sometimes they
almond
like
slices.
kind of pretzel-y kind of thing.
Little breadsticks.
Yeah. And you want a bit of that, a nibble.
I love those goat poo bits. Oh,
yeah.
Well, you can just buy some extra goat poo. You put it in.
Yeah. That's what I would have in my
Dehydrated?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
for that extra crunch and to survive as well.
Yeah,
whilst
freshness.
you're out on the trail eating the trail meat. As we were saying, the subjects might change from time to time and might go off.
We don't have to explain to them.
No, but this.
You know what you signed up for.
No, they didn't know what they were expecting. This is the first pilot.
This is what you get.
Yeah.
You will sit there and you will enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. I better make sure it's still recording.
It better be.
Oh, it is.
It is.
Praise the Lord.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It's the first time. We're going to get microphones too.
Yeah,
I'm on this really squeaky chair and I can't sit still, so...
And in the future, if we continue doing this, our environment may change from time to time, from shop to creek to lawn bowls to
basements,
rooftops, skate bowl, back alley,
Kyle's house.
Yeah, Kyle's house. We'll go to Kyle's house. He won't mind.
We'll set up with his chickens.
Yeah. So generally, it's going to be see what happens.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you another?
Yeah, I can't believe we figured out that trail mix for dirt. What's the fear? What's that called that people want to eat dirt? Do you know?
I don't know.
Google.
The fear of eating dirt?
No, the urge to eat dirt.
The urge to eat dirt. What the?
Just go to the microphone.
I don't do that.
You don't what? It's a boomer review. Gazzy doesn't use his microphone voice control, and he's a pecker.
I'm old school.
He gets his facts by carrier pigeon.
Picker.
Picker.
Yeah. People with picker crave to eat non-food items such as dirt, clay, rocks. Picker.
I feel like clay would be alright.
Yeah. Clay.
Better than a rock.
Clay. No,
Yeah.
I could do clay.
A little bit of clay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on the colour as well.
Oh, yeah. I would go for tan clay.
Yeah, terracotta.
Yeah.
But it had to be smooth.
Yes. Yeah. Really smooth.
It'd be like.
I want it to be like toothpaste.
Or Play-Doh. Yeah.
It'd be still crunchy though, you know that, right? You bite it, you'd be like, why is the noise? I know why, because the noise goes through your jawbone. But like when you get a tiny, I don't know if you've been eating lunch on the creek and you bite into something, you get like a little bit of like sand, and you bite it, and it's like it's the loudest noise.
I hate that.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one thing that just.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like people that eat at the beach.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
No.
What kind of psychopath would do that?
No.
Like, let's go and have some fish and chips down on the beach.
There's nothing worse than trying to get sand out of like your ears and your hair and your butt crack and your nose.
You try, but it's still there. Weeks later, like it's like when I went down to Melbourne that time and I went to the beach for a couple of hours.
And you wake up in your bed.
Oh.
It's the sand like
Weeks
2 days
later.
later. There's
Still there.
sand in your bed.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know how surfers do it.
I don't know. They've probably got.
They probably just sleep in
They've
the
probably
sand.
got sand all through them.
Yeah. They barely got picker.
They've probably got like a ball of sand in their stomach.
It's like a hairball, but a sandball. Surfer ball. It comes out as a little sandcastle.
If there's any surfers out there, do you get?
Do you get sandballs?
Yeah, sandballs.
Not.
You probably would get sandballs.
That's a guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with females surfers. They get sandy giants.
Sandy giants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so much worse.
Yeah.
I like not having ever owned a vagina. I wouldn't know, but I would imagine that would be pretty bad. That would be way harder to clean.
Well, you did own one.
No.
Oh,
Never
surprising.
owned one. Yeah, I know, right?
Some people might think differently of that fact, though.
Well, some
Yeah.
Bogans.
Yeah, some
That have
Bogans.
since blocked me.
Okay, I'll tell you another one.
Alright.
Okay, I better not talk about that one because it might be a bit questionable. Lobsters can communicate by pissing at each other.
I mean, humans can too.
Oh no! It
really
yeah.
It conveys one of two emotions
Yeah,
too. It's
you're
either
pissing on me.
Yeah, it's either a massive sign of disrespect or a massive sign of trust. Because you are either peeing on someone because you don't like them, or you're peeing on someone because they've asked you
Maybe
to.
there's a bit of like.
There's really no in
linguistic-
between.
Linguistic.
It'd be chemical. It'd have to be chemical with the lobster.
Yeah. So there's different chemicals that might mean something to a lobster. So I'm going to the shops. It's alright, get me some milk and bread.
Just gotta finish up, Gansy. just gotta get some dare.
Do you want anything from the shops? What do you want for takeaway tonight?
Bit time, babe. How generic is it?
Yeah.
At what level does that kick in?
Yeah. How basic is that communication, or how complex?
Yeah, because I can't imagine it's. Well,
not
no,
like
hang on,
you-
because they live in.
It's not
Wait.
It's
They
not-
live in water.
It's not like a Shakespeare of lobsters.
No,
out
but
there.
they live in. Hang on, they live in. Can they just work with me here?
Yeah,
That-
it's going to be diluted down straight away
No,
because they're in
no,
water.
it's deeper than that. It's more
Yeah.
complicated than that. Do they have a bladder? Because most undersea creatures don't. They have more like what a bird has, which is a cloaca, which means that everything comes out as one, right? And because they're underwater all the time, so
Yeah.
they don't have the same sort of functions of. So if they can't just be peeing, they're going to be doing other stuff on them.
So what? They're jerking off? Or...
No, because that's reproduction. Like, are they? Is it full of all of their biological ways?
Yeah.
Right, like birds. So birds pee
Well,
and
they
poo
can
and reproduce all from the same hole.
Their
They're one of the
pheromones.
ones.
Like there's certain creatures that will put their pheromones out, and oh god, these chairs are uncomfortable.
Yeah, we've got to get better chairs.
Yeah.
$6 special chairs.
Yeah, some creatures can put out their pheromones and communicate that way, but
No, I don't think that's accurate. That can't be accurate.
well, do you want me to? This. Okay.
Let me ask you a phone question. I want to ask you a phone question.
Just going to talk to my phone.
Yeah, I
It's probably not going to recognise your voice.
am. Do lobsters pee? They okay. Yes, lobsters urinate from nozzles
Nuzzle.
near their eyes as a form of communication using pheromones in their urine.
So they've got pissy eyes.
they got pee eyes.
So do they? If a lobster cries, does it cry pee?
Lobsters have a specialized excretory organs called green glands, which include a bladder located under their brain linked by a coiled tube to nozzles at the base of their second antennae. So they're not.
Their
they're
bladder's right under their brain.
It's like the birds. They're using the same pipe network
Yeah.
to excrete pheromones from their green gland. That pipe's also connected to their bladder.
Right.
So the method of transportation would be their urine,
Yeah.
but the message is coming from a different gland.
Right. So it's like,
How fast can lobsters? Because lobsters have long-winded
I'm
conversations.
sure that like
No, because then you
there's
need a
limit.
high urine output.
Yeah, there'd be a limit on how much they could.
You really have,
yeah.
like, imagine if it took 12 hours to get one communication's
Yeah.
worth of urine
It's like
saved up.
it's
You
like
really
the
have to be-
monkeys typing thing. Like after 100 years of like lobsters peeing,
Making
eventually they-
pheromone
Yeah.
the entire Shakespeare series.
Yeah. Yeah, possible.
It's possible. On an infinite timeline, it's
Yeah.
possible. But
Yeah.
we don't know if this timeline's infinite. That's the
Well,
problem.
it depends on how complex their language is as well. So, it's,
Yeah, they're functionally immortal.
yes,
They can be killed, as in, like, you could kill them
yeah,
with a brick or whatever.
yeah.
Standard lobster killing item, obviously. But if they're not killed, they will just live
Keep on
forever.
living. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some lobsters that are pretty damn old, and they're big too.
How do you know how old they were? They pee on you.
No, it's the size of them. Like they're like.
You're like,
400.
how old are you? And they're like, 40.
Yeah, yeah.
40.
that pee's a bit more musky than that.
Oh.
It's
Got some age
more the
about it.
size
Yeah.
than anything. Like you think after being in the ocean for
Turtles have growth rings.
yeah,
On their shell. You can count them like trees.
yeah. Turtles can grow to a pretty old age. Like it's like what was it? Darwin. You know, when he first discovered the Galapagos Islands.
Tortoise, yeah.
and they took a whole bunch of tortoises back and in a boat, and Galapagos turtles are amazing for holding water, like fresh water. And by the time that they got back to the country that they were going back to, there was only one tortoise left because they ate the rest of them, because they said like the tortoises were delicious, like buttery. So this whole thing about Darwin being like a thing about like species, he's from one of those.
Well, he is about species.
Yeah, he's from
Eat
one of
them.
those. Yeah, he's from one of those clubs that he would eat any exotic creature out there. And it's like there's a particular club that do that.
What's that club called?
I don't know. What's
What? Hang on, that's a question. What exotic animal would you eat, dead or alive? Even if it's extinct, you could get hold of it. No, let me reiterate. Let me backtrack. You know, there's gold miners in the Yukon who find frozen mammoths in the permafrost, and they've been barbecuing their steak.
yeah.
I would
Yeah.
absolutely try that.
Really?
Oh fuck yeah!
I don't know.
I would do that in a heartbeat. It'd be like, you want some mammoth? I'd be like, yes, I do. Yes.
What's it called?
Bit of salt and pepper.
The Glutton Club.
The glutton club.
Yeah.
Oh, makes
The
sense.
most prominent historical club known for eating rare species was the Glutton Club. Yeah.
Alright, what would you eat if you could eat anything? Try anything in the entire world.
Anything.
Anything.
That'd have to be poultry, I'd say.
Why?
I don't know. Poultry seems pretty safe in all regards.
T-Rex.
I wouldn't eat a penguin because penguins are supposed to be really bad.
Yeah.
Um,
T-Rex.
T-Rex? Oh, anything.
Anything.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a giant calamari ring, like from a squid. I'd love that.
You know, one of those 150
Like a
meter long
big
squid.
one. Can you imagine? Like, from... How awesome would that be? Imagine how much tartare sauce you would need.
Oh my god.
A bag of lemons.
What if it was really chewy? It'd be like, you could probably put it on your car and use it as a tyre.
You could.
Yeah. Calamari tyres.
Like whale, no. I wouldn't
No.
eat whale.
No, dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, well, that's poultry.
Yeah.
They had feathers.
So T-Rex.
or Velociraptor.
That's what you would go.
Well, no, actually, I take that back because they're meat eaters, and meat eaters, traditionally speaking, if you hunt like a predatory animal now, usually they have a very gamey taste. Now, I don't mind gamey taste, but it's like another level above. So it's like you can hunt and eat bear, and if you get them at the right time of year, they'll be eating mostly berries, and they taste a lot better than if you get them when they're eating mostly salmon. So I would probably go with a herbivore.
Herbivorous.
Yeah, the dinosaur. So maybe
Like
like a
those long neck-
steaksaurus, something like that. Yeah,
One of those long neck ones.
yeah, one that eats plants. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. Imagine a leg steak off one of them.
I'd go the whole neck.
A necklace steak.
And necklace steak.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Cook it up with a
bit of mayo sauce.
Yeah, a bit of butter.
Yeah.
Bit of barbecue sauce on it. Make a brisket out of it.
Dinosaur brisket.
Yeah.
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 You reckon they'd have a lot of fat on them? Or are they all muscle? Like hippos, they're all muscle. They look fat, but they're all muscle.
Like land, like herbivores. Oh no, they would be pretty fatty because cows are pretty fatty when it comes to eating grasses.
That's only because we fatten them up. They're usually finished on grain and whatnot, so they get that fat on them. That's not how they actually grow. If you see a steak with lots of fat in it, it's a really unhealthy cow.
What about Wagyu? That's super fatty.
Yeah, it's a really unhealthy cow.
Really?
Yeah, because if you just let a cow do what it's normally going to do, it'd be very
considered to be like the best?
Because the way you cook it, the fat dissolves.
Yeah,
So that makes it go. That's why. So it makes it super tender and whatnot. But essentially, what you're doing is eating like a fat, obese man.
Yeah.
Like if you saw a really obese man and you just took a steak out the side of that guy and ate it, that's essentially what you're eating. Yeah. Same thing, but in cow form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to feed up a Brontosaurus.
Yeah.
with-
Well, it might be.
Welcome to Jurassic Park, and it's like a
Welcome to
Jurassic
Outback
restaurant.
Dinosaur Steakhouse. You got a little tank of velociraptors because they're only this big, and you pick one out and they kill it for you.
Yeah,
And
just
they,
put it in a deep fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah, walking around Jurassic Park.
It's like an extreme HSP.
Yeah, it's like Dag with dogs, but you've got like.
you go to the open air dinosaur market to pick out your family's dinner for that night.
Great.
Yeah.
See, like these are the things that we could be doing if we had a dinosaur
Genetic lab.
Yeah,
they could bring. That's the real thing. I went to that crocodile farm in Queensland. And it's like really cool to see crocodiles, and it was super interesting to learn about them. And then they're just serving them as meals in the restaurant, and they were delicious. Like, as if Jurassic Park wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Considering it was owned by an American.
You spent millions of dollars.
No, it was also owned by an American, yeah?
Yeah.
Like the corporation and that was all US based.
Yeah. Well,
the philanthropist who owned it might not have been, but the company was set in America. At least in the movies it was set in America.
But then they got taken over by...
And I feel like that would be owned by a Texan. And if I know anything about Texas, it's all about steaks, firearms, civil liberties.
Yeah, you want to have those big steaks.
Like,
those
I'm about
dinosaurs.
that. I am about that. I want to walk into Jurassic Park, go do my tour.
And then have a big T-Rex steak.
That's right. Have a T-Rex steak at the end of that.
Fry them up and get some mac and cheese and... You need like a forklift to flip it. That's a lot of meat.
Feeds a family of 3.
It's like those pubs where they got like those eating challenges where you have to eat
if you get it all in an hour or whatever, you get it for free.
God,
yeah,
that would be just.
It's that episode of The Simpsons where Homer almost dies because it's like some Texan eating a massive steak and he gets through it and he's like, "Oh, this isn't for beginners." And Homer's like, "I can do it." And he's like, and he's like, "Oh,
yeah."
Dinosaur Steakhouse. Yeah.
That's what we should be doing.
Dino Breath Cafe.
Yeah.
Dino
Breath Cafe.
You reckon dinosaur eggs would taste good? Because they laid eggs. Because they're birds.
Yeah. You need a bloody big pan for one of those. Imagine there's a limit. There's an actual limit of the size of the egg that they could have.
Yeah.
They worked out that any egg, there's only a limitation on how big it can be, and it's only just because of the structure of it. For some reason, no matter, you can't like have an egg like this big. I know it seems
Stupid biology.
Yeah, but there's a limit on how far they can actually grow to. So, you're talking like emus.
Imagine picking up a dozen dino eggs from this local supermarket. You walk out with a plank of eggs.
But you need like a hammer to crack it open as well. Like
it's the modern society, man. They would have run a little laser around there for a perf line that you just hit, and then it would crack around that line.
Pre-cracked eggs.
Well, it'd have like on the Ziploc bags where you got like a tear line. Yeah, it'd be the same thing.
Not one of those like little threads that you get on some things, or
I just mean like it'd be just cut into it by a laser, weakened, so you could just tap it and open it. Imagine getting a bit of dino shell in there. Imagine if the restaurant cooked your dino egg and then it came out and you took a bite and then you bit into a solid piece of calcium.
I'd be demanding to talk to the chef if they did that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what's this giant shard of eggshell?
And they bring the chef out and it'd be Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah. And then you'd have to argue with him and he'd just call you a motherfucker for 15 minutes. Of course. It'd be the greatest experience of your life.
Cook it up, man.
It'd be the greatest experience ever. I'll be like, I got reamed out by Samuel Jackson. Yeah. That's awesome.
There's a cafe down, I think it's all over the world now, but it's like you go in there and they're really rude to you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I
can't remember what it's called.
I don't remember what it's called either. I've seen them do it though.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, of course you'd order that.
Yeah.
You look like the type.
Yeah, he would be the chef at one of those places
where
he would just start getting abusive for no real reason.
I saw a reel where this guy walks in. He walks into one of those like fast food joints, but it's right on close.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, I know you're closing in 10 minutes," and everything's packed up in the background. And you can see the chef in the background just tidying up his kitchen area. And he goes, "But can I order a couple of things?" She goes, "Yeah, that's fine." He goes, "Can I get 4 hamburgers with a lot?" And you see the chef go, "No, no!" And then he goes, and like 3 6-pack of nuggets, and he just keeps ordering stuff, and the chef's like, "You fucking you just hear him in the background, like.
That would just be the worst.
I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, no, it's 10 minutes to close. No.
Like, why would you say after you're...
I'm happy to give you something that I can whip up in the 10 minutes before close. Yeah.
Yeah, not something where you have to get everything...
All the stuff back out and make it... Nah. Not for... And like, you know, from what I understand of food prices, takeaway food prices in America, they're probably not making that much money on it.
No.
It's not like it's worth... It's not like reopening for half an hour to make $500. You're probably going to make $70 or something like that.
Yeah, it's not worth the time or the effort or the profit to.
And it's just rude. Like
some people just do that though.
Yeah,
they don't care. They just
like most Bogans, they don't care. On that note, we might leave it there. That was blocked by a Bogan.
Yeah. Tell us if you want to hear more of these podcasts. Yeah.
I know we got a couple of...
I hope we offended you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, not too much.
Educated you as well.
Sorry for the people that feel as though that they are cows.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really sorry if you are so malnourished that you are lactating. Yeah. That's not a good place to be. Nah. You should probably seek help. It's a very bad place to be in. Yeah. I said it took me to a dark place. I was like... It's a roller coaster ride. But we did invent trail mix. Yeah, we did. Yeah. We've invented a few things. Yeah. Like the cautionary tale of not being Dinosaur Cafe. Dinosaur Cafe. Trail mix. Trail mix. I would eat the shit out of a dinosaur. Oh my god. Yeah. So could you reckon that'd be like dinosaur petting zoos? Like for only for the obviously not. You're not putting it's not the predatory one. Send little Timmy into like the baby T-Rex enclosure. No, but like little pony rides. You know how we Stegosaurus ride. Yeah. Put a saddle on one of them, let them walk around. Stegosaurus. Bye.
See ya.